Alrighty. Alright, let's turn off some stuff I don't need. Buy your clothes, don't need you no more. Alright, I think that's it. I am good to go. Double checking everything, make sure I have everything here. Do I have my little Pokemons? Yes, I do. Alright then guys, welcome to another stream here today, or if you're watching this in the future, welcome to another video. Hope you guys have been doing great and wonderful on this day. Alright. And this is gonna be a really short stream today. I was this close to saying like, hey, maybe I won't stream today, but you know, might as well stream a little bit. I'm gonna be watching Demon Slayer in the theaters today, so that's why I'm gonna keep the stream short, just so I could be ready for that and head out to the theater. Cool. All right. So what's the plan for today? The plan, initially I thought I was gonna be working on it on the almanac, but since it's gonna be a short stream, I decided to just keep it for later. For maybe we'll do that next week on Monday, and that gives me more time to figure out the layout on how I want the almanac to look like. But yeah, so today just bug hunting here today. Just looking at stuff here and see what we can find. Like we can see one right now, right on the screen. You know, you see that little tree stumped right in that corner. Doesn't look that great in that location, so we'll look into that today. All right, I think I'm prepared. I'm ready. Right? I got chat open just in case anybody comes in. Cool. All right. So I thought I had fixed that, but it looks like it's still back. Maybe I missed the case. So let's look at the code real quick and see what we can do about that. Now this is like super long section where I go through I go through the edges of the mountains. So if it's near or on the mountain edge, I it should detect it, and if it's true, then that means I'm near the edge, and when it's decided to spawn a tree, it calls this function, and if it's true, that means don't spawn a tree in that location. At least that's the idea. So we're gonna be looking at this corner over here, which is the bottom right corner. So I tried to label it, but I don't have a bottom right. Maybe that's why. I'll have a top left corner, top right. Oh, there's right bottom. Never mind. Right bottom corner here. Let's look at this. So it's saying if the current index is 1, which should be right. So this is the current tile. If that is 1, which is true. The right index is 0. So there's nothing on this side. And the top index is 1, which is actually, you know what, that's actually 0. It's a different case. The corners ends up being 0. So since everything's a corner here, actually, you know what, they're all zeros. Ooh, that's interesting. How did I decide to have a... Okay. I mean, I will display the actual tile index here, but then I will have to regenerate, find one that's exactly the same way like this one, and that's not gonna happen. So every corner tiles like these end up being mountain tiles. I'm just debating, like, how did it decide to have a mountain in this area? If everything's zeros, there must have been something else in here. Excuse me. Why would there be a mountainside here? If it's all corners, then all corners is 0. How did it know to spawn a mountain here? How did it decide to spawn a mountain in here? That's actually very interesting. I'm stumped right now. Where's my populate function at? It's right here. So we decide, so we have all of this. Did at any point decided to spawn a mountain? There has to be at least one of these had to be true though. Because I say I count all of these, I add them all together, and if it's greater than or equal to 1, we spawn the mountain stuff in here. So that means that one section was true at one point. Which one was it? Is the current right, bottom, and bottom right? That is very interesting. Which one was true? I might have to display them tile indexes in here, and hopefully we can find one similar to it, because it doesn't make sense to me right now. But all right, give me the mountain index for this. All right, so let's do these two things. So we'll display I don't want to display that though. Hold on. Should be able to display at least 4 numbers in here, right? So I could either do the mountain index, but I know that's gonna be 0 though. Alright, you know what? Let's display all the numbers in here. It's gonna be weird, but oops, I didn't mean to build it. And one more. And we'll display let's see, the current, the right, bottom, and bottom right, and see which one is the and with that I can find out which of these ones is true. Okay, yeah, let's build that. We can go from there. Alrighty. Sadly, I won't see this one anymore, but it is all good. Unless, you know what? Did I save it? Let's restart the project. I don't know if it's gonna display this at all. Actually, I won't, huh? Damn. Never mind. Actually, I still need to find a player, which regenerates everything anyway. So we have all these things here. So it tells me all the information I need. And I need to find one that was just for mountain tile. Let's see if we can find one. But knowing my luck, that ain't happening. Knowing my luck, that ain't happening. Or I'll find one. Oh, that's right in the corner. That's the perfect spot. That's not a bad thing to have. And it was not that bad though. I'm loving these dungeons, bro. No, it was not. It was smaller than this. It was smaller. It is smaller. Oops. No, it's not this one. Though it is a 2-tile. Was it this? I felt like it was smaller. Let's look at this. Yeah, it didn't have the center part here. So it was just one. I'm trying to find that specific one. I'm watching a Nintendo Direct today. 40th anniversary of Super Mario. Kind of disappointed about it though. Like it's the 40th anniversary, but it's nothing new. It's just bringing back the old games back into the Switch. That's all they're doing. Yeah, it's not this one. Maybe I should go to the sand area. Maybe they'll find one there. Something similar to it. I haven't looked at that sandy area. Debating if there should be any trees near the sea. Ooh, this one, look at that. That's awesome. Dungeon entrance is near the sand, near the ocean. Do 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 do. Yeah, and I gotta fix areas like these where it doesn't really make sense. And there's ocean water here, you know? Maybe it kinda does. And maybe some like a low, what do you call it, low tide? So in this case, it would be great to have some rocks around here, but I need to find and detect this thing here if it's surrounded by sand. This could be like a really low tide area, you know? Maybe it's okay. Some things to think about. Maybe not. I don't know if I want to smooth this area out a little bit because it looks like very pointy. I don't know. Maybe something to think about during polishing stage. And also to see if it should be divided into sand in this area here. Like this goes, like this goes into an empty spot, and there's like another low tide area here. I guess the ocean can go all the way over here if you think of it that way. A low tide. So it's either a bug I need to clean up, or I can consider it as like a really low tide scenario in here. It's just that it doesn't really make sense for water to be moving around. I don't know. Something to think about. Maybe this island where this game is located is kind of weird, and maybe that's okay. You know? Kind of scenario. I don't know. I'm trying to find that mountainside, and I don't see it at all. Like I say, when you're looking for something and you never find it, but when you're not looking for it anymore, or at all, you'll see it every time. Ooh, there we go. Found one scenario here, a bug. Hold on, I need to back out. I can draw those numbers in here. Okay, so the current is 1 in this case. This corner current is 1. It should have drawn a tree here. So it looks like this tile should be 0. The top one is 1, and then the right is 0, so that considers it. Because the tree doesn't make sense to be there, you know. It's supposed to be down here. Well, at least I found one scenario in here that doesn't look right. Let's see. Where's my Visual Studio? Alright. So let's look into that and see what we can do about that. Expand this a little bit down here. And we're gonna find that area, don't we? Hold on, let me find that function that we were at earlier. Here. Let's figure out this scenario here. Where's the right bottom corner? So right now the current index is 0. If I'm looking at this tree, its tile index is down here, the origin. So if I consider that to be the current index, so that means that should be 0. For the right bottom corner. So it's not this case. There's this case where it says right bottom corner, where it checks to see if the current index is 0, the right is 0, top is 1, which is actually true. This should have been true. So the current index is 0. The right index of this one is 0. The top index of this is 1. As you can see there's a 1 in there. So everything's 0 besides the top index. Should I display these numbers at all times for mountains? Interesting. Should have been true for this case. Ooh. Am I calculating these correctly? I should be. Right index, alright, that makes sense. Top index, I do a -1. That makes sense there. I don't know why that did not become true in here. Let's look at where we're spawning the trees then. Let's find the trees. We have dirt. We have grass. Okay, so here's a tree profile. So I'm checking to see if this is false. So check the current ID, passing the X and Y. If it's not near the mountain or on the edges of the mountains. Passing X and Y because I'll need to recalculate all of this stuff inside that function. Is there another place I'm doing mountains? I mean, no, right? Everything's in here. Very interesting. Very interesting that did not work. I may need to draw everything and see how that looks like. See if this makes sense. But that's gonna lag a little bit if I do. I might have to do it because it doesn't make sense. But we have the, where's the bottom corner again? Right bottom corner. We got current index is 0, which makes sense. We got right because there's nothing on the right, so that should be 0. We got a top index of 0 of 1. And then the bottom of this, which is nothing here, which should be 0. So just Celia, welcome to the stream. I'm doing great. How about yourself? Alright, so you know what? Let me just draw it out everything and see if we can actually figure that out. It's gonna lag a little bit, but we not only that, we also need to find an area that has that bug. So let me put it outside of this. It's gonna lag a little bit every time I go to different chunks, but that should be okay. Yeah, good to know. Good to know. It is Friday today, right? Yeah. Well, last day of the week. Well, not last day of the week, but the last day of the week. Before the weekend, I guess. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Alright, so let's build that again. Let's go into the game. Am I game dev? Yes, I am a programmer. I am a programmer. A software engineer, yes. Alright, so now we can regenerate all of this stuff, which it's a little bit laggy. Okay, so cool. What happened to the other thing that I was on? Hold on, let me come out, come back inside again. Do we still have? Yeah. Do you usually watch programmers or just game developers in general? I'm just curious how you found out about my channel. Or was it just completely random? Because I know Twitch just has a discoverability is kind of rare. Alright, so where happened to that mountain? I guess it's gone now. I don't see it anymore. It is gone. Oh, you're a computer science student. Nice, okay. Nice. I was also a website developer, but I've changed my profession now. Okay. So you changed it to be computer science instead of a website? Yeah, that mountainside that I was looking at earlier before enabling all of this stuff is gone. So I guess I'll have to find another one then. So searching, here we go. To find another bug like that again. You also worked on AI? Nice! That's awesome. AI right now is everywhere. I mean, I've I've like used AI, but I never worked on AI. Like work on parts of AI. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, okay. So you changed your profession to graphic designer. That's awesome, though. Even if you change your profession, you still have a little bit of knowledge on how computer science and all of that. That's actually, pretty nice. Do that and also be able to do like art and graphic designs. That's super cool. And did you enjoy when you were working on computer science? Because I was thinking of doing that back in my day. I didn't do computer science. I went into game programming instead. So I'm just wondering if computer science was actually kind of okay. Was it interesting? Oh, here, do we have one here? Oh, nope, that looks fine. That looks fine. Alright, there's like a little tiny island, some mountains in here. But none of them have the bug that I'm looking for. And there's kind of one here. I mean, should you be in this location? I don't know if I like that. Where it shows that, hey, there's one here, 1101. You say, yeah, you enjoyed it, but now do graphic stuff a lot. Nice. I wish I could do art. That would be very helpful right now. To be able to do art or just do any type of graphics and stuff. Super cool though. They did a lot of things for a long time, but now I realize what I'm truly capable. Nice. That's great. It's good to know what you know. Good to know what you're truly capable. I'm actually the same way, but I haven't really found out what I'm truly capable. Like, I'm good at a lot of things, but not 100% of it. I wish I could find something that I'm like 100% good at, you know? Like, I could do a lot of things pretty okay. But I haven't found one where I'm like, I'm 100% sure that this is where I'm pretty good at. So yeah, I have done a lot of stuff too. Yeah, can I show you some of my work? Yeah, you can feel free. Do I don't know if you have Discord or anything. Do you have Discord? You can. I have a link in the bio or my web, in my profile, or my Discord, and you can join that. And you can. There's one of the channels where you can show your stuff at, show your work and all of that. Cool, yeah. So feel free to join the Discord, and you can post all your work in there. I would love to see it. It's still brand new, so feel free to show me. Like, there should be a channel where you can display your work and all of that. All right. Anyway, let's go back down here again. So I'm debating if I want this tree to be in this location here. I want you in this location. Let's see if we can find a it's considered to be like left side a little bit. Push this to the side. We got right, bottom left. There's the left side in here where the current index, this one is considered 0. So this will not work. Bottom left corner is 0 still. Okay, so I don't have this case, but I can try and get this case in here. Where I set that to 1, the current index is to 1. Is the right index 1 too? I forgot the order of that. What was the order of the log? So we're displaying current. We got right, the next number, and bottom is 0. Okay. You can put bottom 0. We can check for that in here. We can get this corner out of the way. Bottom index. So the bottom index is 0. We got 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 0 and 0. So we should get that corner as well. And it should be out of the way. We could look for other stuff in here as well. Sweet. I'll definitely check it out. Stadia. I'll definitely be checking it out. Well, that looks fine in this area here. I really want to find the other one that I had earlier. So far, I'm not seeing anything crazy. Everything's looking good. But this one, sure, that's fine. Out of the way here. No, I haven't yet, Celia. I'll do it after the stream. I'll do it right after. Okay. So far, I have not found that instance, but I want just double checking to see if there's anything else. Yeah, maybe this instance here. Probably the same one as earlier with the other tree that I had. It looks like it's the same position. Oh no, this one's different. Look at this one. Where everything's zeros except for the front and then the bottom right. Can you please let me know if sometimes I have issues on Discord sometimes. I often get requests. Yeah, I can check. Let me see. Discord. See if I received it. Yeah, I see you joined Discord. Let me check my... Yeah, I see your message. I see it. Say I'm Martha too. Yeah, yep. That's you. I see it. I see you. Give me a second. Cool. I'll definitely see it after, Sally. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me see these. Alright, let me delete this spam guy. Okay. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely look at it and let you know any feedback from your work for sure. For sure, for sure. All right. So let's see. We got this instance where the current index is 1, the right is 0, the bottom is 0, and the bottom right is 0. I don't know if I have one instance like that. I got this one. This one's not true. And we're not going to that one. What is right side? I don't think I have this side here. Check the current index is 1, right is 0, bottom is 0. And then bottom right, I believe it was. All right. Yep, it's bottom right. Cool. So I should handle that case. I should handle that case there. See, I found one here where I was looking for, but there's nothing on top of it. Any other sides here that might look kind of funky? Then if you need any help, do let me know. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that, Celia. Very much appreciate you. I mean, so far everything else looks okay. Everything here looks okay. Maybe this one. Ooh, well, I mean, nothing really I can do about this, but it shouldn't have spawned one here. So I'm gonna have to check for that. And there should be an open space in between each other and all trees, so they don't draw on top of each other like this. Cliffs too. Yeah, see, there's two different, but you shouldn't have spawned one here at all. So I need to look into that and see why it did that. Oh, there we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. All right, found one. Let me make it go out screen and come back so I could get that number. Okay, so the current is 1 and everything else is 0. Okay, would that mess up anything else if it's 1 and everything else is 0? All right, I guess we can just put that instance in here. Where right bottom corner, we can put this instance in here as well, where everything's 0, so except for the current one. 0 top, yeah, top is 0 as well, or top is 0, bottom is 0, and let's put also bottom index 0. Bottom right to be 0. So all 0s except for the current index. And that should handle that case there, which is the reason why I went into this area. So I think I should be good, unless there's any other instances I might have missed. But we added a couple in there. Another thing to look at is this thing here. Did I add that check? Let me look the code real quick. Did I add that section in here? Let's look at the spawning of trees here. We got that. I have a dictionary for all of this, which is set up on top for every time I populate stuff in here. And I check to see if the right side has one. Huh. Interesting. I should have not gone in here at all. This is right here. -1 on the X. Should have spawned this one. And when it's decided to spawn this one, the one next to it should have not let it spawn. So there might be something happening here. It's right here. Here's the check. To check the left side of it. But for whatever reason, it didn't go through. This checks left, checks the top, checks the bottom, and then checks the right. And this checks diagonals too as well. Something I need to look at later. Figure out. Because for me to find this again, it's gonna suck. It could have been on the edge, maybe. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. So it's on the edge of the map, so the one next to it is technically not there because it's on the other chunk. So when I spawn this chunk right now, when I move my character to the left, it doesn't know about it yet. Interesting. Okay, so that's something to look at. Let Let me put a to-do log in there. Something to check out later. Maybe if there's a way to fix that or something. Put a note saying if a tree is on a different chunk, it might still spawn a tree next to one. Or I can actually put it on my bugs in here. Let's add a card here. Tree on another chunk may ignore the checks when deciding to spawn a tree in a tile next to another tree. Let's do that. I'll leave it there as I need to think about that a little bit more and see how that's gonna happen. Do 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 do. Any other checks? I mean, should I be okay with this one? Maybe. I'll leave it there for now. I'll leave it there for now. It looks okay. Other than that, everything looks good. Looking good. I don't see anything that looks... Oh, maybe this one? Oh no, that's fine. It's on the corner of one. That looks good. Actually, for the tree though, that I'm thinking about, for the bug that I just added, well, since I'm putting this dictionary on the function on populate, every time it creates a new chunk, it creates a new dictionary for that chunk, and then keeps track of all the trees as it's generating for the updated tiles or updated chunks that I'm going through. If I keep this outside and put it into my class instead, and I cache it at all times, then it will remember that there's a tree next to it. Only thing that I gotta think about is that this may get huge, but that should fix the problem. That should fix the problem, but I'll probably have to test it out and see if it'll get huge or not. That'll be a problem in the future. I could probably delete it when that chunk gets deleted and then re-add it back or something, maybe. I don't know if that will bring it back or not, but I'll need to test that in the future. All right, let's see. This one should be okay, I think. Let's look at it real quick. Oops, what did I do? What did I do? I'm all the way over here. What was I? Okay, so this tree's here. Yeah, that one's okay. That was the one I was looking at, actually. And this tree, I think is way too close. But the problem with this, though, is that this is outside the cliffs. But confused because you should. What is this guy's index? Is 1, and cliffs 2 is 2. Interesting. I'm wondering if I bring it down, it will be under these cliffs, which I don't want it to, because this is 1 and this is 1 as well. So that's why I had this at 2, so it doesn't do that. Then that messes up for the environment starting down here. And it won't do that. And one way to avoid that is to not have a tree in this location. Let's see if we can get that out of we can. Is there a way to determine if there's a tree in this? No, there's everything zeros. Everything's zeros. I'm gonna have to check and do top left and see if there's a and check to see if there is a mountain in that corner. So we can check. This is the towel of the tree. The top one, everything's 0, but I can check the top left, top and then left. And that one has a 1 in it. Things to think about. We can try doing it real quick. Let's see. And let's go down. I don't know if I want to keep it or not, but we get this top one here. So we check in top left. So we go top minus 1 on the Y and minus on the X. So that's top left. And if there is nothing in there, then we just keep it as top index by default if it goes out of bounds. And then we can check for that and see. I'll probably put it down here because it's outside of all of that stuff. So let's copy this and say if everything is zeros, so like current index. Yeah, it should be fine. I don't know if this is gonna mess up anything else. Right index 0. How many checks for all of this? I don't like it at all, but not like it's difficult or anything, but still doesn't mean that I like it. It's 0, and then the bottom. Right index is 0. Right, and let's put it down here below. So we check all zeros, which is what this is doing. All zeros. So we can go top and then left, and if that is 1, then we found 1. So top left index. If that is 0, I'm about to test this out, but then we return true. Oh, actually, it should be 1 here. But that should handle trees on this side. I'm gonna have to do another check for the other sides as well. Just things like that. I'm gonna have to test it out though. I have to test it out. But cool. I think I'm gonna have to leave it here because, like I said, it's gonna be a short stream here today. So I'll be heading out. But we did some fixes, checking all these bugs around these trees and cliffs and stuff that we needed to do. And I have trees spawn in those areas, but cool. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining on here on the stream. Or if you're watching this later on when this gets uploaded, thank you for watching the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and talk to you on Monday. Signing out, guys.